Hi guys, this is a GE clock radio that I picked up at a yard sale early in the spring, and I was going to check it in and see what's going on with this. I was going to just plug the thing in and see if maybe it just works, but I started looking a little closer to it and it's starting to look like somebody's been into it. Okay, I noticed that these screws have been opened up. The screw down here was open too. So this may have been tried to fixed and then not. And not knowing what's going in there, I don't think I'll just plug the thing in. I'm going to open this thing up and take a look at it before I see what I can see in there. So give me a second here while I opened up this thing. Okay, I took the back off, took a look at it. Didn't look like that anybody had done anything with it. Had the original caps in it. You know, I don't think anybody would play with it. It just maybe a little dirty. So to get to it, I had to cut the wires for the clock and the speaker, then pulled it out and took a look at it. Yeah, it really did have a lot of dirt. The only capacitors I really have to worry about too much are the can capacitor, you know, that brown cardboard can. Had two different electrolytic caps in it. And then there, on the bottom, just next to it, you could see there was two of those paper caps, you know, the wax capacitors. There were a couple others in there as well, but you know, those are micas, and more likely they're fine. So I think what I'm going to look at is those four capacitors that I need. So it's you know, the two capacitors, those two electrolytics was inside that can, and then those other two paper caps. I turned out to have all those capacitors, so I didn't have to order anything, and I just needed to replace them. So I put them onto motherboard, and so I think that may be all I have to do for the caps. I won't know till I get that part, but we'll see how things go from there. And then next thing I got to do is take a look at those tubes. So let me take them over to my tester, and it turned out that they all work, but one of them came out rather weak. Well, I had plenty of those tubes, so I found another one that I had, and it showed a lot stronger, so I replaced that. Okay, after that, I think I'm pretty much ready to try it. I haven't plugged anything in yet, so all I had to do was to solder those wires back on so I could get that motherboard back onto the radio case. Put the back on it, cleaned it real good. It was pretty dirty, so I cleaned it up, even used a little plastic polish on it. It looks pretty good. Alright, so what I need to do now is try it. Okay guys, so everything put together. I brought it upstairs so I could try to see if it has any reception, because it wouldn't do anything down in the basement with all those fluorescent lights. So let's turn this thing on. Oops. And you know, this model came out in 1960, GE, and it had four different colors. One was white, one was pink, one was tan, and one was blue. I'd love to have the pink one, but I'm happy with this white one for the $2 I put into it. Let's see.
Of businesses that were lost in Ferguson,
that's good.
All because of a lie.
Fruiter's premium traffic boost. Coverage you need and the
Restaurant the investments if your personal income disappears.
okay.
And that's the way you say self-insured.
Not always. There are also victims. Some are less guilty than others. Probably some almost totally.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm in the middle of nowhere where I live, plus this is at night, so hardly no reception at all on AM, so I'm pretty happy. You can see the clock works. I didn't do anything with that. It seems to be working fine. Whether the alarm works or not, I don't know. I don't really care because I don't plan to use it, but I really like it. It's just the color, the style that I wanted to have. It really gives it that 60s view, and I'm going to put that in my game room. It's going to stay. So that's it, guys. Just thought I'd tell you what I'd finished up, and was pretty quick to fix this thing. Didn't need much. So for now, this is Atco signing off.